a star girl, she got me tongue tied. Anytime I come around, now she come by, and her body so beautiful, yeah.
Channel. So pretty much I've been busy the whole week, hadn't had time to film, yada yada. So the thing I want to talk about today is a conversation I had with my friend like 2 weeks ago or something. I just remembered it and then I decided that okay, this would be something, you know, that's really interesting to talk about. So check this, we were talking about, I think, the US elections or something, and then he goes, something about, he doesn't mind Hillary Clinton being president, but she will introduce too many faggots into the system. I'm like, sorry? What? Like, I don't understand what, that means. That it was like, something about she's a big supporter of the LGBT thing, and that so there'll be so many gay people like in power and whatever. I'm like, okay, first of all, somebody's sexual practices or whatever it is they do does not really show the kind of person they are, if you get what I mean. I'm sure there are some really disgusting things that heterosexual people do that some gay people don't even do. Do you understand? And then what is the problem if they are, in office or in anything? Their sexual practices should not decide whether they're allowed to vote or they're allowed to be, in high places, or they're allowed to do anything, to be honest. Somebody's sexual practices shouldn't really determine anything else but sex, if you get what I mean. Like, some heterosexual people do really disgusting, shady things that are even worse than what gay people do. So I don't really understand what it was. So I'm like, are you joking? Or what are you saying? Once I say, are you joking? Or what are you saying? Just know that I'm trying to understand what you're saying, or I'm getting irritated. I'm trying to understand what you're saying so that I'll be sure maybe you are lying or something, because I mean, you're educated. You get? So pretty much then he's like, okay, that so the thing is that he doesn't really support the whole gay thing. I'm like, okay, what is the gay thing? Like, I don't understand. What does that mean? He's like, I'm like, okay, so why? And then he goes, because he's a Christian. I'm like, really? You are? Wow. That's nice. Because there was something else I saw on Twitter. It was like a thread of the Bible says. So I'm like, okay, you don't support them because you're a Christian, because the Bible says they should not, men shouldn't sleep with men, women shouldn't sleep with men, yada. Sex is for, men and women, but you're having premarital sex. You're not married and you are doing the doo-doo. So what do you mean? What you're doing and what they're doing is pretty much the same thing. If we're really going by that, I mean, almost everybody would go to hellfire, like if Jesus Christ comes today. Disclaimer, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, I go to church, I read my Bible, all of that, but I mean, sometimes you just have to think, like, open your brain and think. Don't just talk and say the Bible says, the church says. No, it's not like that, because like in some of the churches that you even attend, your pastor is loloxing one or two girls in the congregation, but he's standing there preaching to you, and the girls that he's loloxing are there listening to the preaching with you, and all that. I mean, if you really, and the same Bible says, judge not and you shall not be judged. So if you really want to go by that, then you're talking rubbish, sorry to tell you. Another thing he said that really pinched me in, my very core was that, the thing he doesn't really like about gay people is that they say they were born that way. But if we're really going by that premise, that means we can also say that pedophiles were born that way. Huh? I said, are you joking? As in, you guys remember what I said about are you joking? I said, no, like, please rephrase. Maybe I don't understand what you are saying. Before I start to, remove my clothes, just tell me what you mean by that. Then he goes, yeah, because even proceeded to send me voice notes, so like trying to really argue his point. I'm like, at this point, you have lost the argument. Like, first of all, you brought that the Bible says, when you are doing so many things that the Bible says we should not do. If we are going by that, all these galas, what do they call it? People are cutting. Bible says we should not do it. Don't eat unclean meat. Don't have sex when you're not married. Don't lie. Don't steal. That eye pencil that was in your friend's house that you like, that she said don't take, you took it, you are stolen, you are a thief. Yes, hellfire is where you're going to. You're having sex, you're not married, hellfire is where you're going to. You are gay, anything, to be honest, if we are really going by that. So don't, if you are judging, hellfire. You say you are mad, you are a fool, you're stupid, hellfire. Do you understand? So how about you mind your business? Like, mind your business. So then I'm like, look here, pedophiles are hurting children, they're hurting kids. The fact that you can compare what two consenting adults decide to do in their bedroom to people that are raping children just shows that you are not serious. How can you even bring that kind of statement into an argument like this? Like, you went to school, you are educated. Open your brain, read. Like, relax yourself. Do you understand? Like, understand things. How can you say, oh, okay, so because some pedophiles to say that, because some pedophiles to say that they're born that way, that that means people that do incest too, that means, you know, they're born that way. I'm like, boy meets boy, hi, how far? Let's, you know, do one or two things. They go and do one or two things. Or a pervert grabs a child and rapes the child. Do you know what rape does to people? It actually ruins lives. Like, it ruins lives. I've met some people that their lives have been ruined by what was done to them when they were kids, by somebody, whoever, to be honest. That's not really, you know, the topic we're going into today. Maybe one of these days I'll give you people one or two things about that. But then I'm like, don't say that. And to be honest, the thing really threw me off. I'm like, no boy, no, don't say that. And then I actually took, you know, the conversation to different people and had the conversation. Thank God for the friends that I have. Nobody supported the other statement. Everybody seems to have sense to know that, I mean, you can't make that kind of comparison. It's not even a comparison to be made. It's not even a kind of thought that should cross your mind. If you don't support what they do, fine, mind your business. They are not touching you. They are not doing anything to hurt you. They are not hurting anyone. Just live your life and feel alright. Be what you want to be yourself. Don't be thinking about what other people are doing in their bedrooms, because that means you are also a pervert if you check it out. Anyway, on that note, I have to say goodbye because my mom and dad watched my previous vlog and said that it was too long. So I haven't talked too much because they're the ones that created me, that brought me into this world. So bye guys. Oh, also sorry, shout out to Temi and Daya, who told me not to shoot with my glasses. Thank you. And to Kewe, my ever awesome camera lady, and everybody that has watched and liked and subscribed and shared. I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me, and thank you guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys.